These look nice. A zombie ate my cupcake. Oh. Alright.
I've been caught. That was me.
My goodness, it's windy. Welcome everyone to another episode of Bright Side. Today we are on our homestead. We're going to do some Halloween baking today. It's not very nice weather outside, so Matilda wanted to do some baking. She found, let me move this, she found this book on the side. So we thought that was appropriate for the season, and she found a recipe inside that looked like, sort of like gravestone cupcakes. Well, they are gravestone cupcakes. I think they're made with gingerbread, something like that. We've just got back from the store. We had a little bite to eat in McDonald's. You know, it is what it is. Mickey D's is what it is. It was fine. Kids enjoyed it. We now have all the ingredients we need. So let's go check it out. Right, we've got our eggs, we've got some cocoa powder, butter, cream, that's for the chocolate frosting, ground cinnamon. We always have ground cinnamon in the cupboard, but we didn't have any in today, so had to pick up a new one of that. Vanilla extract, and a plethora of sugar. We've got caster sugar, molasses, icing sugar, and then we had loads of like self-raising flour, but we needed some plain flour, so there we have it. Ground cinnamon. Why did I get... Oh, it's almost empty. Okay. Ground ginger. I know we need that for our gingerbread. I think that's... Oh, nutmeg. I think it needs nutmeg. I think that's all we need in there. This is really good stuff. Release a cake. You just spray it into your tin, your mould, whatever, and after it bakes, it just pops right out. Hey Tilly, what are we making?
And the gingerbread cupcakes.
Nice. High five. Yeah. Right, we have our plain flour, but we have a problem.
How about we just like get a smaller cup, put it in, and now a smaller cup, put it in?
What, and transfer it into the bigger one?
Yeah.
Maybe, because I think the recipe needs 3 cups. Or we could just pour it in. Not sure how well that would go down. It might be a bit messy.
Or we could use... Yes.
It's okay, we'll figure it out. Right, we figured it out. Okay, tip it in, Matilda. Okay, so that's number 2, isn't it? So
I'll do it.
we'll get all the stuff in there first, and then we'll sift it all through together. Right, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So level it off, or else it'll be too much. Level it off a bit, baby. That's it, mate. Let me just have a... Right, that's a bit better. Now, we'll put that in there. And now we want our spices. So we want a little bit of a mess already, haven't we? So we've got our ginger, our cinnamon, and nutmeg. So we will get our...
Are we doing all the molten?
Yeah, they all go in. I think it's a teaspoon of each, but I'm just going to confirm that.
Okay.
Teaspoon and a half. Let's see. Right, Matilda's sifting that through. So all the spices are in there. The salt, obviously the flour. That's it. Well, do you want me to carry on doing that? Yeah, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping there a minute, just to keep our worktop clean.
I'll help.
Lovely. So what's that gone in there today?
Butter and sugar.
Excellent. And it was very specific. It asked for granulated sugar. I would have put caster sugar in, but it did specifically say granulated, so that's what we put in. So half a cup of butter, half a cup of granulated sugar. Right, should we get mixing?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was really good.
Yeah. Right, we're going to let that go until it's light and fluffy. Right, I think that looks light and fluffy. What do you think, Matilda?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think let's move on to the next step. Right, so we've added an egg and 2/3 of a cup of molasses. Okay, so we've mixed our dry ingredients. This is Shelley's favourite piece of kitchen equipment. I think she loves it a little bit more than me, actually. Hey, Shelbel.
Hello.
2 questions. Your Kenwood mixer,
Yes.
Ken, do you love it a little bit more than me?
Yes.
Second question, what the heck are you wearing?
I'm not feeling very well today.
I was going to say, you're a little bit croaky,
I'm
aren't
a
you?
little bit under the weather. So
Oh.
I'm a mouse bear.
Yeah, we can't figure out if it's a mouse or a bear, can we? We're not 100% sure what it is, but whatever it is, you know, it's cosy. And
I'm in my onesie too.
you are in a onesie too. And AJ, you good?
He's Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man. Divide the dough into 2 pieces. Wrap each half in plastic wrap and refrigerate
For 3 hours.
for 3 hours. Okay, we're running out of time. Maybe we'll just put it in the freezer for half an hour. Maybe that's what we'll do. Right, I think we've successfully made gingerbread dough. So divided in half, wrapped up in cling film, and we're going to put them in the freezer for 30 minutes as opposed to the fridge for for 3 hours, because that we're going to be running out of time because it's like 16:32.
I cannot remember.
We are going to make some chocolate cupcakes.
So the gingerbread dough is in the freezer cooling,
Chilling.
and
we're gonna make
you're very good at making the sponge, aren't you?
So we're going to use my tried and tested method.
Yes.
So we are going to do 1 whole block of butter. Tilly's going to chop it up.
Yep. Is this kind of like your faithful all-in-one recipe? It's like, is it like a quarter? Like, what is it?
8 ounces of butter, sugar, flour, 4 eggs.
Here you go, Ken.
That's it. Ken likes his butter.
That's it. And that's unsalted butter, isn't it?
Unsalted,
Yeah. Good chopping, Matilda. So AJ's just happy in there on the iPad,
Yeah,
isn't he? For a minute, he's a bit tired today, isn't he? Which
He's probably got a bit of my
I think
cold.
he's probably
or
got.
I've
Yeah, I
a
think
bit
you're.
of his cold.
Yeah,
Can't quite decide.
yeah.
Oh man.
So you got your
It's all
sugar.
sparkly. Sorry about that.
So sugar in the butter, like we did with the gingerbread, isn't it, Tilly? And then we'll add the dry ingredients. Okay, that's nice. Just a little splash of vanilla extract.
Good job. And now put the mixing back on.
Do you want me to take that? That's it. I'll put that in the bin. You put Ken back on. AJ's joined us again, by the way.
So these are silicone cake molds because they're reusable.
Yeah. Which means that we won't need that spray stuff, that like releasing spray that we use quite often. Oh, look at that. I prefer this sort of uncooked batter to the actual final product sometimes, don't you?
So we're going to take teaspoon, scoop, 1 into there. So 1 big scoop, 1 good push.
Nicely done, Mama Bear. Right, Mama Bear is thinking about 15 minutes in the oven. Right, I'm going to do some tidying up. The kids have taken the bowl away, so I don't know if it tastes good. I'm sure it tastes good because Shellbel's recipe is foolproof for this type of like chocolate like sponge mixture. But yeah, I usually try and like to steal a bit, but haven't had the opportunity today, so like I said, I hope it tastes delicious. Right, on to the chocolate frosting. So in here I've got about 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and I can't remember how much, it's about 1/4 cup I think of butter. So we're just mixing those together, so that'll be delicious. Then we'll add in the icing sugar, there's some cream in this recipe, a little bit of milk, I think that's it, a little bit of vanilla. Yeah, nice, our frosting to go on top of the cupcakes. Tilly's adding the icing sugar, so that's looking good. Well, I would say that was smooth. So that's our frosting. What I'm going to do is...
God.
It looks good, doesn't it? What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a bowl and put it in the fridge so that it's ready to go for later on. So that's kind of made in advance. Right, our cupcakes are looking good. So now we've just got to kind of put everything together now. We just got to wait for them to cool, obviously. But we'll get cooking our gingerbreads. We've rolled out our gingerbread. Shellbell is now crafting our little headstones. So that's cool.
We haven't got any cutters, so I'm just sort of...
No, I was going to say we haven't got any...
doing them by hand.
Grave-shaped cutters, yeah, that's right.
Or ovals.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Great job, Mama Bear.
Hope so. Hopefully it comes out when they're cooked.
Yeah, I don't know if the RIPs...
We'll try.
Because it will stretch a little bit in the cooking, won't it? They're a good sort of inch apart, so they should be okay from that point of view. Like I said, I expect the RIPs will... you know, sort of cook out a little bit, but we'll see. We'll put them in the oven. You're trimming the top off of them, aren't you, just to level them up a little bit because
Decapitating them.
Decapitating them, yeah.
Oh,
do you know?
Have really wonky graves.
Yeah. Do you know what that means though? Taste test. Here they are, hot out of the oven. Actually, the RIP survives. Right, so everything's made, so now we just got to let it cool, haven't we? And then we can assemble it. So we'll either do that tonight.
It won't take very long.
It won't take very long, will it? Just thinking the kids might, because they'll be going to bed.
Hopefully soon. No, so we'll let everything cool, and then we'll put it together, and we'll do all of that tonight.
Yes, so not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, we'll do it tonight. It just needs a bit of time to cool. The cakes are nearly there.
What cakes?
The cupcakes.
Oh yeah. Oh, as in cool. Yeah, temperature-wise.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it meant like cooked. They are cooked. They've come out of the oven.
Yes. They're nearly cool, the thing that we were just discussing.
Okay.
So yeah, the cakes are nearly there.
Yep.
Frosting's made.
Yep.
So it's just constructing it once the cookies have cooled.
Excellent. We are at the assemblage stage. So you're just going to put some of the frosting on first, don't you? Spread it out.
Put a blob on each just to make sure we've got enough. Spread it out.
Kind of like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dust it with cocoa powder.
Yep.
Add the
headstone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. And then the flour. We've got some little flowers there. Look. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So this is making it look like soil now, isn't it? The cocoa. Looking good, Mama Bear. Very cool. And now your little flowers.
Because these are graves, so...
Yeah, so people have me focus in on that. Yeah. And there we have it. I think we did a good job, Mama Bear. I think they look very sort of grave-like, don't you?
They do.
Little flowers on and stuff like that. So the kids are going to have a taste test. We might have our tea first. Yeah. Should we eat first before
we'll let
we...
the kids have a taste test.
And then, yeah, so we'll close out this video a little bit later this evening. But we'll see what the kids make of them.
This large cookie.
Yeah, so was that the flour you've just consumed? And you're eating the gingerbread, is that nice? Ooh, sounds nice and crunchy. Can I have a little look? Ooh, nice. Alright, take a big bite in a minute of your cupcake. How's the gingerbread? Yeah?
Daddy, can we open? Very powdery.
Yeah, that's just the cocoa powder on top. That makes it look like dirt.
Can they
Alright.
cut off that?
Can we take the wrapper off? Okay. How is it?
Yummer.
Yummer. Is it good?
Yeah, yummer.
Sorry for the abrupt end to this video. Do you know what? I was editing it and I thought, where on earth is the outro gone? So I don't know whatever happened to the outro, whether we even filmed one or not. I can't remember what happened to the outro. So anyway, suffice to say, the cupcakes were delicious. Halloween is fast approaching, so expect a little bit more Halloween content from us. As always, thanks for watching the video. It is appreciated. if you got to the end of the video, well done. You all know what to do, so from us to you, cheers and gone.